Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. I am very excited for this session because we're finally going to cross some major milestones that we've been eyeing for a long time, particularly as it pertains to our industrial expansion to the south. Now, there's a lot to accomplish today. I really hope that we are able to solve the food shortage of the 80s. I mean, hopefully it stays as the food shortage of the 80s. We're right on the cusp of the 90s, so it might extend into like 91, maybe 92 even, but listen, historians will write that differently, right? Propaganda aside, I have obtained the mods that many of y'all seem to agree would make a big difference in how our, situation gets solved. It's also been proposed that I need another food factory. That is something I'm considering. It's very possible that our rate of production is the issue up over here. I do think our major issue is our distribution, which hopefully will be solved with the new distribution office, but we will have to consider building a new food factory, and if we do, we'll build it right next to the silo as well, just to make sure that we are able to quickly truck crops over and hopefully, deal with all that. But again, on the topic of crops being trucked around, I really want to solve this crop problem. It is a bit of a joke that it is such a major problem. I need to get on top of that. Now, with that said, over at across the river, we have similar issues that, again, hopefully we're going to be solving in the very near future. We've got our new agro farm down. We've got the small food factory over here. Here, we almost certainly need a larger food factory and perhaps even another agro farm. What I'm thinking of doing is getting that set up over here where there's an empty space. We can get some more fields down. We can get some more farming going, and hopefully that'll help us solve a slightly different set of problems with Uprisinggrad, though they result in the same issues, if you catch my meaning. Nonetheless, folks, lots to do. We should also hopefully see the completion of our coal mining area down over here. All we've got left, I believe, is the processing plant, and then I think it's just a matter of figuring out how our buses come around, how they drop people off, and things like that. So still some, like, management stuff to do over here, but overall we're looking at some pretty good progress as far as this entire area is concerned. Then we're going to move on to actually building all of the steel industry stuff while planning out our oil industry as well. In fact, if we take a look at our imports, fuel is one of our biggest expenses. Fuel, electronics, iron ore. So hopefully we'll be taking care of fuel and iron ore in the early 90s. And if not removing those imports completely, at least reducing them. But that's all besides the point, folks. I think I'm about ready to hit play. Don't want to ramble on for too long. Just want to mention, as always, if you're enjoying the series, you want to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. Now, our population's fairly unemployed. If we look at this entire year, 2,600 escapes. You know what? That's actually, that's a lot better than last year. That's a lot better than last year. That actually makes me very happy. Still not ideal, but alright. Like, hey, damn, that's about a 50% reduction. Nice, okay, cool. So people are starting to get food and stuff more often. That means their needs are being taken care of more often. But that's that. Money's looking good. Hopefully we'll get back up to 12 in no time. I do intend to spend dollars, by the way. As soon as we hit the 90s, I want to start using dollars. But I want to make sure that I'm actually able to... Oh my god, it's so far away. I want to make sure I'm actually able to earn dollars if I'm going to start spending dollars, because I want to have access to the currency at all times. My lord, the borders are so far away. I keep forgetting how massive this game is. Yeah, we got to work on that. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit play. We'll try and get most of today into double speed, but some of it I want to play at single speed just while I'm planning and trying to see how our distribution offices and all are, hopefully getting their work done. Actually, on that note, our office over here, many of y'all suggested that I should just go ahead and set this up to 90% because of how, A, you can't set it to 100% anyway, and B, how long it actually takes the trucks to be ordered to go out and things like that. Again, we'll keep our eye out. We'll see how stuff starts to move. This is only the beginning of this solution, right? So let's see what happens over here. Let's go ahead and get this thing paid for as well. I still can't believe this road construction was what it was, but hey, listen, it's okay. And it looks like, yes, buses and all are going to start taking this shortcut, and I don't really want them to. We're fine for now, I suppose, but if this area starts to get clogged up, I need to keep an eye out for that. If it starts to get clogged up, we're going to send the buses using waypoints through this path over here. Right now, it looks like it's just being used by some of these trucks that are picking up, what, alcohol, clothes, things like that. We'll see. But yeah, the buses are very much using this this path right now. Well, so too are these, so that's good. All right, cool. I'm excited to see how that goes. I am very excited to see how that goes. Now, down over here, let's go ahead and take a look and see if we can't actually fit our other food factory. There's a couple of things that need doing here. So, food factory would be in the workshop. By the way, I do have the... Sorry, not food factory, the agro farm I meant. I do have the greenhouse downloaded as a mod as well. Where is food? I'm pretty sure it would be under food. Nonetheless, I mean, I suppose I'm not going to build it right now, but just believe me, I do have the greenhouse available to use. I just haven't yet implemented it. As to why, if I'm not mistaken, it requires chemicals to work, and that's part of the reason. I'm gonna go ahead and set auto build. I want to see maximum production per workday. No, I want to see your I want to see what you can hold. Got this giant agro farm, which is maybe a little too giant, honestly. Could demolish. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and demolish everything that's over here, just to give us the space that we're actually going to have, right? And see if we can't fit this modified agro farm too. Ah, yes we can. All right, cool. What about modified agro farm 1? Oh, that's the one with the trains, right? I don't need the tracks on this one. This should be fine. That's a lot more connections than I maybe need. And let's just turn auto build off while we're planning. You know, let's go with modified agro farm 2. It looks a lot more substantial, and I like that. Go ahead and put you down over here. These are the this is one mod, and this is a separate mod. They should all give us significantly larger. Oh, come on. Significantly larger number of vehicles to use. That'll be good. But flatten you. Got to pay for the flattening, unfortunately, but it's fine. Not the end of the world. I wouldn't mind, actually, if the road connections... Would I be able to? Let's see. If I go ahead and do this kind of a thing... No, doesn't necessarily make sense. I was just saying it would be nice to have a road connection back over here so that the vehicles are able to get there a bit faster. I think this is what would make most sense. Sure, let's try that. Rotate you a little bit. I think that's good. Flatten. Let's not auto build again. I want to plan first. We will auto build it, but I just want to plan first, right? I guess we can go a little bit higher here. Just need room for my road. Alright, cool. And I don't even know if this will work perfectly, but one can hope, one can dream. Okay, so let's pop you down over here. Get a road connection. Come on now. Sides are too steep. What are we looking at? Those sides are not too steep. Some other infrastructure's in the way. Yeah, this is maybe a little too tight. Let's see. Building is in the way. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Go ahead and demolish that. Go back to our mod here. Maybe put you down up over here. Like so. Again, we gotta fit the silo as well, don't forget. Don't forget. Pretty important. Right, so we can do this. Sharp of a turn. You're kidding me. Really shouldn't be a problem. Like, should be able to make a T-junction there. And do that. What about this? It's very possible that I'm just overcomplicating the situation over here. Because we've got this connection we can make, right? Too steep of an incline, are you kidding me? Alright, you know what? Keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. Keep you facing this way. Could pull a little bit further back, that doesn't make a difference, it doesn't help me in any way, so let's go ahead and pop you down over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And the silo, which I don't need a modded version of or anything. Grain storage, rather, I should call it. Can we put you down in a prettier way? Come on now. There's a connection. And I guess we can do this. I don't mind doing this. Rotate this. Right. There's that connection right there. Alright, sure, fine. Let's just do that. I was like, I remember I saw it green at one point. There we go. Let's go ahead and pop you down over here. So again, this should help service this entire area. We'll see. It's pretty expensive, but hopefully it'll do what I need it to do. Go ahead and fund you 500k. My God, it's fine. It's necessary. It's necessary. Necessary. Done. Now over here again, we could use distribution offices to move crops. I don't know if I touched on this actually. Now I can't remember if I touched on this down over here, but it's not a bad idea for the farm itself to not have any trucks, and instead for a distribution office to have trucks, and the farm to have only tractors and harvesters and combines and things like that. So I'll consider doing that down over there. Up over here as well, I mean, I could get a distribution office, well, like up over here maybe, have it move all the crops around. That is an option. It would allow me to have more harvesters, and that would allow each farm to handle more fields at any given time. That's sort of the idea there. Not a terrible idea. It would also allow us to have the same trucks move crops from the grain storage up there down to the grain storage over here. So maybe, you know what, yeah, maybe we go ahead and finally invest in a distribution office down in this area. I would probably go with a medium one. Let's see if we can't fit one in the existing spaces. Where are we? Warehouses. We probably have a tough time doing that. I mean, I could put... Oh, yes, there we go. The reason why I want to do this is because I don't want to take up space that could be used for fields instead. Let's go ahead and put this down over here. I actually quite like this placement. Come on now. Alright, let's go ahead and put you down over here. Pay for this as well. We're down to 10 million. Jeez. That's fast. Maybe I do need to start, you know, digging that little hole so we can send our ship out more often. We're loaded up on steel and bricks. I wonder if it's time to come down, to like force it to come down over here. Are we low on steel? We are. Now let's move you, buddy. Let's get you going. Let's get you going. All right, cool. And let's go ahead and pay for this as well. Go for it, go for it. We've got money. This is why, I mean, I remember many episodes ago now, some of y'all were saying in the comments, like, why are you not spending any money? Well, it's because when it comes time to spend money, we can end up spending quite a bit of it. And I don't mind spending quite a bit of it, but I want to make sure when I spend the money, it's because it's, at least at times, I want it to be the only option we've had. And I don't have to worry about dropping. Between the end of last session, I would say within the last 30 minutes of playing, between today and yesterday, or today and the previous episode, we've spent about 3 million rubles probably, right? We didn't have to worry about it. We're about to spend a lot more. So let's go ahead and purchase a bunch of harvesters and tractors. Speed 28 seems to be the fastest. How many spots do we have actually? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24 slots. All right. Do I really want to buy 12 of each? I think a 1-to-2 ratio is what was advised. Let's go with 6 of each for now. 4, 5, 6. Just keeping an eye on money as well. Cool. That's our first set. They should be able to go out and get to work. I would want to upgrade all these roads as well. I'm going to take a look at the ratio suggestion again so I can apply that. That's why I've only taken 12 on so far. But at least we can get this place working right now rather than waiting. Let's go ahead and auto-build some of these road upgrades over here. No reason to wait. We know we need the extra speed, but we also wanted to have the aesthetic, right? We still want to use the gravel roads, so it feels a bit more rural, I suppose. I get this one connected as well. Y'all pointed that out in the comments. Thank you for that. Go. Come on now. Excellent. In comes, rather, out goes the sun. That's fine. This is fine, as long as I can see all my connections here. Yeah, we're good here. God, the game gets dark. Very fitting as well, I suppose, for the rural area to be so very dark. There we go. All connected up there. Down over here, we're all connected, I think. A whole separate region has been named after all these fields. It's kind of wild. Kind of wild. There we go. Connect you as well. Alright, hopefully this will solve any crop issues. I mean, another big thing that's going on is we're sending so many crops from St. Partia up, right? So if those crops stayed in the area, what would be the situation? We need to get more workers down here more easily. Go ahead and upgrade this road as well. Come on now. Get this upgraded. There we go. Turn off auto build before I make a horrible mistake. And this will hopefully allow more workers to come here more regularly. I see crops are coming here at a decent rate now. Just a matter of converting those crops into food. These guys are all waiting to pick up some food. So you're slowly getting some, so that's good, I guess. It looks like food is finally being pushed through, even though it's not full at the factory itself. So that's promising. Anyway, before I forget, up over here at the distribution office, we're going to go ahead and purchase a bunch of covered hulls. We don't need anything else. It is only for crops and maybe livestock and food, but don't think so. In fact, what I should do is go to these agro farms. Oh wow, I should actually get rid of these. These are old, man. These are old. Well, I'll sell you. This one, as soon as it drops its crops off, I should sell that as well. What about you? You have the new ones? Yeah. Some of them. Bring you to the distribution office here. Hopefully this works as intended. Bring you to the distribution office as well. Alright. You're both going back, right? Yep. Let's deal with you. You're draining your crops right now. Go ahead and get you over here. That's these two farms. What's up with you? Sell you. Let's sell you as well. These are the old guys, right? Take that money back. We'll get new harvesters and stuff in a bit. I also want to take a look at the most up-to-date equipment, because a lot of this equipment is out of date, and that's slowing us down as well. Down over here, what are we looking at? You're picking up. You're good. Let's go ahead and send you back to the distribution office. Now the problem, in my opinion, now this has been suggested by many of you, so I'm going to try it out. My concern with it, just so y'all know, is having a central point upon which everybody relies worries me, because what if we run out of trucks in the area? We can only fit 12 trucks in the area. Are 12 trucks enough to manage all of this? I don't think so. But nowhere near enough, right? We'll need another distribution office, I'm fairly certain, in fact. You, my good friend, we don't need you. Get rid of you. Let's let all these trucks arrive over here so I can see our numbers and stuff properly first. Got a couple of trucks that are still serving over here. That's fine. These guys will be filled up shortly. We are going to lag behind a little bit because of the delay this causes, obviously, but that's okay. That's okay. While that's happening, while those trucks are moving down over here, this thing is, yeah, almost done. Almost done. We'll just have to plan our bus routes and stuff. We'll have workers coming up over here, obviously, and up over here. From over here, they'll be able to get down to this coal mine, these two coal mines, rather. Unfortunately, they can't get to this one. I really do wonder if I should place this one differently. We got some coverage over here, and then we'll have our buses that bring people down to here. And from here, we should have decent coverage in the area. Indeed, we do. We've got the processing. We've got the other mine. Good stuff. And then the bus stop down over here, which gives us access to the other processing areas as well. Okay, wonderful. Yeah. Exactly what I need. As long as we can keep a constant flow of workers in this area will be fine. And that obviously depends entirely on the arrival of workers upon these trolley buses. Quite a few people waiting, so, you know. As long as these guys move. Now, we've got a speed difference here, don't we? Pretty sure we got a speed difference, and that's slowing us down. Pretty sure the 89 moves a fair bit faster. Easiest way to check is here, the 89, 120 kilometers per hour versus 115. Yeah, that's a big difference. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. 93 versus 82. Still a big difference. Yeah, I should definitely... I was like 100 and... What? That seems ridiculously high. I should definitely consider upgrading the fleet over here. When these guys come back, maybe. You're both the slow ones, aren't you? No, you're the 89. Where's the 83? You're the slow one. Yeah, we should consider this. But I mean, hey, we've got good movement here, which is really good. Like, we're about to get, you know, 200 or 100 people dropped off in the area in a moment's time, and then hopefully they'll swing on over down to here quickly enough. Just have to minimize how much time people spend in transit. I need to really get on top of that. Where are we? 83. Where are you at? Is the 89 catching up? I actually want to see if the 89 is able to catch up. Like, it's closing the gap a significant bit. And evidently, as we saw before, it was able to catch up and be right behind. That is a problem. So once you're done over there, buddy, any second now. Financial situation continues to be this way. Okay, people get dropped off. That's a lot of people being dropped off. That's great. That's great to see. Now over to the depot. Over here, we're going to purchase another 89. Hopefully a 90 doesn't come out, like, in a week. That would be unfortunate. We're going to go ahead and copy your schedule over to you. Sell you off. Oh. I'm going to start you up. Are you also an 80? You're an 89. You're an 89. I think all of our vehicles here now are 89s. Where are we? List of vehicles. Road vehicles, trolley buses. Yeah, they're all 89s. Okay, good. It was just the one that was kind of slowing things down at times. Cool. Very cool. Workers coming through. We're topped up over here. Over 50 over here. So we're seeing some good movement. So there's that. That's good. Now, back up at Farminsky. Again, there's lots going on, right? That's all the trucks we have? Alright, let's go ahead and buy some more trucks then. Where are we? Covered hull. Cool. I know. There were these two over here. It's fine. We're probably going to end up needing another one anyway. These guys are bringing crops from the grain storage. Okay, cool. There's a lot of trucks over here. But like I said, we're going to need another distribution office anyway. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? Let's go ahead and first of all, you. Over here, we're going to be unloading crops. We want storage to be at 90%. If it's not at 90%, keep moving, right? Or actually, sorry, hold on. We want you to move crops to here. Now, unload crops over here. This, I want it to be at 90% at all times. We're picking up from here, 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 here. Okay, cool. Cannot assign more buildings. Alright, cool. So these guys cover, what, all these fields? Right? So we'll need another distribution office. We've got some of these fields down here as well. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, because there's no reason for the crops to actually go to the agro farm at all. So, fair enough. Cool. So now it's time for our other distribution office, which will take care of all these other fields. So, for that, let's go ahead and build. Oh man, money is... Alright, hold on a second. Before we start auto-building things even more and start losing some serious dough, let's go ahead and consider our situation over here, right? Let's start exporting some more steel for one. Right? Gotta balance this out. Over here, you don't have any clothes. You don't have any clothes because crops has been a problem, is my assumption. Food? Okay, so food is topped up now over here. So right now our issue is a distribution issue. Hopefully that'll be solved soon. We have lots of workers here. We've got crops over here, so that's all good. Doesn't seem to be any bottleneck over here yet, so that's also promising. You're bringing meat back. You're bringing food back, alright. No one's waiting until loaded or anything like that. There is plenty of food here, actually. 12 tons. Well, I say plenty, but decent amount of food, I should say. And there's meat here as well. Okay, good stuff. Food down here, meat down here. No food or meat over here. There is a distribution office assigned, though, so hopefully that'll get sorted out. And over here, got food and meat, but the food is draining pretty quickly. Alright, alright. Things are looking better now, at least. You're dropping crop stuff. That's okay. You're coming in to pick up some food. Yes. For the shopping center. Okay, 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 okay. This is feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Hopefully our escapes this year are significantly lower than last year. Money is not liking that. Not liking that financial situation. But hey, hopefully... Oh my god, 172 workers without... How are you so unemployed? There's like places to go to work. I guess I've got everybody... Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and cancel that. Because everyone's going to the school to teach. And that obviously can't sustain that many workers. I need to maybe unassign more of these. Because I know I was doing a lot of that when I first started playing the game. Moving people to a bus platform and stuff, that's fine. That's not a problem. Okay, we'll take a look at this in a bit. We'll like revisit the food situation, I mean, in a bit. The financial situation is what's holding me back from auto-building more stuff up there. I mean, I guess I could still plan. Alright, fine, let's go ahead and plan. I'd like to try and stay above that 10 million mark, right? We don't have to, but I guess that's what I'd like to do. Get another medium distribution office. Can we fit it over here? This would be a great spot for it. Unfortunately, that's looking like a no, which is really quite a bummer. Yeah, that's looking like a no. We could put the small one down here, but what's the point of having a small one here? And this is, in my opinion, barely enough to sustain the situation over here. What are you guys... Hold on. Are you actually carrying crops? You're not even carrying crops. Well, I guess you're gonna be... Alright, fine. Move you away. If you're not carrying crops, you shouldn't be coming here right now. You are with the distribution office, that's fine. You're fine as well. There's so many of them. You should be over here. You should be over here as well. Again, it's going to cause a little bit of a delay, but in the end, it'll be fine. It'll be better. We'll be better for it. I say a little bit of a delay, I mean it'll slow things down temporarily. We're making money again? Yeah, we are, but now we're immediately losing it again. Obviously, our exports happen periodically, our imports are relatively constant, which is the struggle right now. We're not on the way to being bankrupt or anything like that, but definitely something we have to keep an eye out on. Where are we? Warehouses, distribution office. It is way too dark, I can't even tell what's what right now, so I might wait until the sun comes back up. Fair enough. While we're waiting, though, we need to take a look at our rail construction and why it's stopped. The only reason it stopped is because... What? Why? Actually, why? Oh, it hasn't stopped, actually. You can see Buddy over here working away. Many of y'all brought it up as a concern, like I should really check into what's going on here. Seems like we are still making progress on both sides of the track, so that's promising. We are about to arrive at the platform here, though, so just got to keep that in mind, because that will need some work. Like we need to auto-build that or something. Well, money's back up, so that's promising. And let's actually take a look, again, while we're waiting for the sun. Look at the situation over here, over halfway done, that's good. About ready to answer the call of duty, as it were. Dear Lord. This will be good. This will be good. We'll increase our workers and stuff, and that should really help us stop the import of coal. Where is our aggregate storage for coal, actually? I guess it'll be you, right? Yeah, it's a pretty long way to go for coal, but yeah, it's going to be driving pretty far. But it is a solution that will, it'll take some time, again, for things to load up and have a backlog, but once it does, I think we'll be moving pretty smoothly. Now this distribution office, oh, you know what? We can probably fit it over here. Got one over here, taking care of all of these fields. One over here, taking care of all of these fields. Yeah, that's a pretty good spot for it, actually. That works out pretty well. Just got to get the connection to this road as well. All right, where is my medium distribution office? Let's go ahead and put you down like so-ish. Come on, there we go. How about like so? Need flat terrain. Oh, come on, you know you want to work here. All right, we can always level terrain, height from center. That should do the trick. Because this is a nice central spot, it'll attach to all of our fields that we need attaching to. It'll also attach to our silo rather easily. Hopefully that's enough, and I can do it the faster way now. No need flat terrain up there now. Great. Come on, game. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. Oh, infrastructure. I don't know if this will actually let me. I think it's gonna play me like that, where it says it's gonna let me, but it's not actually gonna let me. What about if we do this? I'm gonna raise it, isn't it? I don't know if that helps me. That seems to lower it. Okay, let's see if we can't place it down now. We'll need flat terrain up in that corner, eh? Alright, fair enough. There's a lower terrain. It's a little bit faster. And then it's infrastructure. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. And yeah, money's looking good again. So now I feel comfortable again. Staying around that around that 10 million mark is probably a good way to keep ourselves in check. Always good to check yourself before you wreck yourself, right? That's just stating facts. And plant you down over there. Get this road to... Oh, don't do this to me, game. Let's see if we can't flatten this some more. Go. And what I'll probably want to do is get the road connection across first. Come on. Try and get this over to here, and then over and across, yep. Where is my office? Launch you down over here. Seems about right. And again, we'll connect it in both directions, right? That way there's a bit of a shortcut as well for the trucks to actually take down to the silo. If that makes sense. Put you down. I don't necessarily want a super curved road here. There we go. Just something simple. So they can come down this way and head on over to the silo over here. That'll be great. Well, first of all, we actually have to finish this construction, so let's go ahead and commission this. 178K. You know what? We stay above 10, so that's fine by me. And hopefully this will alleviate some of our struggles. And then here, yeah, we can absolutely proceed how we want to. Where are these vehicles? They better still be working. They are. Okay, good. I was like, just because there aren't any trucks available. I know they don't need power supplies, but hopefully the lack of trucks isn't a problem. Now, the actual issue is that this silo is kind of useless now, because trucks won't be coming over here. So this was a waste of money, but you live and you learn, right? Live and you learn. I wonder if I want to upgrade. Yes, I do. Auto build. Get you done. Get you done. Get up over here. Might even make this section asphalt. We'll deal with that afterwards, though. Move you over. Move you over as well. And let's go ahead and get you moving over. Cool. Now, I know there's going to be other trucks that we can move as well. Like you. You're fine. Alright, cool. There are lots of trucks. Oh my god, look at that. I mean, this is going to get bogged down, isn't it? We see it's already happening. What I could do is I could get some trucks delivering to the agro farm instead. Do you still have food coming through? You do. Alright, cool. As long as we're not interrupting our livestock supply, right? Okay, we've got crops here. What are you picking up? You're picking up livestock. Okay. You. Let's add some tasks here. So, first of all, you'll be dropping crops off, supposedly, over here, right? We might want to change that. You're going to be picking up from where? Let's start Here, 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 here. Right, grain storage needs to be unload. I don't know if we have enough, we might need another distribution office. Yep. That's wild. That's wild, we need another distribution office. Hold on, do either of you have this field assigned? You do, okay, cool. Now a small one can help handle this stuff. Or this one's got its trucks. This one could take care of those single-handedly. We need to add more trucks up over here, though. I'm just checking to see if we have any waste trucks, so to speak. These guys are all moving. These guys are fine. The two from here have been reassigned. Yep. These guys, I'm fine with keeping these guys down here because they should be able to tend to these fields. 7, 8. Oh my god. Or maybe they're not able to. Let's see. Distribution office. We want to get 7, 8. What else? 7, 8, 2. 7, medium 7, medium 2, and medium 8. Yep. What else have we got? Everything down over here, eh? These are all assigned to the distribution office, if I'm not mistaken. The other one. Yeah, these are as well. Okay, cool. So it's just this one, which is Big Field 6, which you do have assigned. Alright, cool. So that will hopefully work out. This one's maybe working a little less efficiently, I suppose. But I need to make sure that my distribution offices are picking... Well, hold on a second. I think we're fine over here. Yeah, we're fine over here, because it's already got trucks assigned. So this is a little bit of manual distribution being done, but I think overall it's for the better. Let's go ahead and purchase some more harvesters over here. And again, I do want to make sure I'm maintaining the right ratio, so I want to double check that. I believe it was a 1 to 2 ratio, but that was a 1 to 2 to 1 ratio if I also had trucks, so feel free to let me know your thoughts on that front. It's looking like food is doing fine, at least at the production side of things at Veterinka We got decent amounts of it here. We've got decent amounts of meat in the area as well. Are we getting it to the people? It's one thing to have it in storage, it's another thing to get it to the people. And that's why... I mean, I might need a separate distribution office, or I use some of the smaller trucks with manual distribution settings. So they're still consistently going from storage to stores. We'll revisit that in a moment. I want to come down over here real quick and just check what the deal is over here. Crops are available, people are not. That's our struggle here. People. You're headed to the microbrewery. Does the microbrewery really need that many people? Oh wow, I guess it kind of does. What do you know? Let's go ahead and see, where's the small bus that comes around here? Got you, your passengers and students. You bring just passengers. You bring workers. You're headed over right now. Right? Yes, you are. People split from over here and they go in 2 different directions. We get some people at the fire station. Definitely don't want to remove people from that. I'm guessing more people to the microbrewery as well. And some people over to the small food factory. This is our struggle. It's people is the struggle. Once we become a bit more sustainable with the arrival of people in the area, I think we'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and add, if I can, a footpath. I don't think I can. Because it might be a shorter approach. But now that people are actually here, food is being made. And I assume it's pushing through, and these guys are actually able to fill up again. Depending on what order they arrived at, obviously. Yeah. It's a people problem. Now, I could have sworn I had No, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and add... We're not going to go to the microbrewery. Instead, we're going to go to the bus stop. Bring around, go to the bus stop. And that really should do the trick. Because from the bus stop, people are able to walk to both. That really should do the trick. Just having two buses going, like shuttling people back and forth to that area, that'll hopefully do the trick, rather. I shouldn't say it should, but it should hopefully do the trick. And this is almost done as well. Great to see. These two cranes working away. And we should probably actually commission all of the steel stuff. Got the train connection for the steel mill. That's great. We've got... and we've already organized all this. We know this is all planned out to work properly. So why hesitate to give the orders, right? We have road connections to everything. I think that might be lacking, actually. That is lacking. So when the sun rises, I'll be able to see a bit more clearly. We'll get all that done. Money's looking a little tight again, but again, it's just a matter of getting another export run done, I think. And we'll be fine. Gotta get that steel train to the border. And the mechanical components, really. Also gotta get more of these bricks exporting. What are you up to? Hanging around here? We could push for another run. Are we topped up on... yeah, we are. Bricks and steel both topped up over there. We're gonna need a lot more very soon, though, as we continue the construction, right? Almost topped up over here as well. Alright, well, sun's about to come up. This stuff will take a lot of resources to build, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is going to eat up a lot of our resources. So that's exciting times. For many reasons. Money's looking good as well. Again, it's just that we're right at that cusp, right? So it's going to fluctuate a lot now. What's the deal over here? Ah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Finally. Okay, are we able... moment of truth. We have to come and check this very soon. Are we able to stop importing crops here? Going to be very important for us to know. And I want to get to work on my oil industry. Actually, hold on a second. Now, how does the oil industry work? Let's remind ourselves here. There is the oil rig, which brings out oil, the oil refinery that produces the fuel. Okay. So we just basically need those two to get us started, at least, with the savings over there. Alright, so hold on. Sun's up. Let's look at the steel area. Oh my god, it's so wild. This is almost done. This has been a long time coming. This has been episodes upon episodes, pre-episode 100, significantly pre-episode 100. But this is all... everything you see right now has been made by us. There's some stuff that we're going to have to pay for, but that really is nothing in comparison. Really, really a cool feeling. Alright, let's go ahead and get our road connections over here so we're able to get this stuff building as well. Most of this stuff seems to be connected, which is great. Some of this stuff is very much not connected, which is really easily fixed. Moment of truth, right? Alright, you're connected now. Go ahead and see if we can't get you connected as well. I mean, some of these guys will not be able to connect, unfortunately. Much as I would like to build as much of this on my own as possible. It's such a good feeling, you know? Such a cool feeling. Yeah, we can't get underneath this thing. Can we go up this way, though? We should be able to. Like that. Connect you over here. Connect you... you gotta go this way? Nah. And these modded ones sometimes have really strange connections. We are able to connect you around the bend. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Better to have connections than not. More like, you know, in case of fires and things like that. Go ahead. This will be too steep, unfortunately. And a lot of flattening. So instead we could kind of go up and around the terrain here. Again, this is not something I feel we would flatten terrain for. I don't think that would be an appropriate thing. Though we do have this in the way here. Not able to intersect. We're not. Okay, that's okay. A little bit of a longer route, but that's not the end of the world. I mean, this level of flattening is fine. I mean, we're not going to blow up the side of a mountain for this connection, is what I meant to say. There we go. Got this all connected. You're connected. Up over here, we need to get this mine connected for sure. Get this pulled down from over here. Like, this is an important connection, so we might actually, yes, blow up the side of a mountain for this one. Come on now. Flatten away. There we go. Beautiful. A little bit more. And what we'll do here is we'll pull this down, straight down over to here. You should be able to come up and around. Too steep of a descent right off the bat. There we go. Beautiful. And connect you all the way across. Should be able to, yep. Beautiful. This is all connected now. This is all connected. We're good. This stuff will be a little bit tougher to connect, I think. Don't think we'll be able to. Again, hoping to build as much of this manually as possible. Oh, this needs to be connected too. Right. Now this is an interesting one, because this will connect to the main road. Where do we want that main road connection to happen? I suppose up over here makes most sense. Right, radial out from there, basically. Hopefully we can maintain a straight, yep. I like that. Go ahead up to there, and come on now. Fine, let's do that. Can we pull down from here? Yeah, we can. Okay, good. Great. Go ahead and cancel these, cancel that, so it feels a bit cleaner. So we're connected down here. What connects us to all this, though? Rather, are we connected to all this? This little plateau of steel, as it were. I don't think we are. Connected here. Great. Yeah, we're not. Okay, fantastic. Let's go ahead and fix that up. We've got this connection, we've got this connection. I mean, it'd be nice, actually, to get this working over here if we're able to kind of average this out a little bit, smooth it out, have a nice ramp in this area. And I do wonder, actually, about making one-way roads for this space as well. Come on, surely. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Gotta be a way to connect it. There we go, beautiful. Now I actually wonder if this is not such a good idea. Instead we come straight down over here. Flatten this train a little bit. There we go. Steep. Fine, let's cancel you a bit more. We're able to flatten this stuff out. Once we connect everything, we'll be able to get all that construction started. Go ahead and get rid of you. Just getting in our way of flattening here. Might actually, maybe I should have done the average option instead. Go ahead and get rid of you as well. There we go. This will, oh, this will be nice if this works. I love having like ramps and stuff like this because it feels very right, so to speak. Come on now. Gotta do some parts. There we go. Cool. Awesome. So now we have access to everything back over here. We should be able to commission all this. Are you connected, actually? You are up over here. Okay. Cool. Let's get this going, I guess, because I feel like, oh my god, we're so close. Missing steel, of all things. We got plenty of steel. We got more than plenty of steel. I'm sure there's a truck headed over right now. But yeah, there's no reason to wait on this. We might as well get all this commissioned because, again, the materials take some time to arrive as well, right? So, go ahead and do this. Cool. And we can get this going. We can commission this stuff as well. I don't know why we haven't commissioned this, actually. There's no reason to hesitate there. Let's go ahead and do so. Start construction, yep. And you, my good friend. No, that's not what I meant. I meant this. Go ahead and get to work. Across the board. We have a connection over here, I believe we do. Moment of truth. Road connection doesn't exist. Oh no. Right. There it is. Are we able to connect? See. What can we do over here? I know I've tested this. I must have tested this. Question is, was it down this way or was it up top the other way? Probably up top the other way. In which case we'd connect up to there. Right, because we've got this straight line over there. We would go... We can do this. Like so. Pull you straight up. like so, and then attach you over here. There we go. Connected. Now, assign all of this stuff. These guys then as well. Are you not? You don't have a road connection. That's an important road connection. Let's see. This is a very important road connection. Sharp of a turn. Okay, okay. We know we can pass under though, so there's that. There we go. Good stuff. Can we rotate you around and connect to this? That'd be huge if possible. Looks like it. Little bit of flattening required. Come on, baby, don't fight me. Do this. Man, sometimes it takes forever to flatten the terrain, doesn't it? I'm tempted to just pay for it. It's so much faster when you just pay for it. Come on now. Let's try this bit by bit. There we go. There we go, beautiful. Go ahead and assign this construction. Wild. Okay, we're actually doing this. We're actually doing this. Let's go ahead and assign you as well. Why not? Go ahead and assign everything. Yep, this is getting done as well. No road connection there. Get you going, get you all going. Make sure everything here can be done is being done. I believe that's everything. Alright, cool. The Eagles are already making their way over. This is great because, again, it also... Oh, look at that. Right on time. Right on time. Right on cue, basically. There it is. All of this stuff is now ready to go. I mean, the only thing I have to really do is upgrade the roads, but that is something that can wait in the sense that I can take care of some of the bus stuff first. But I think... Oh, you know what? Apart from this, which is, I guess... There's these last couple of steps over here that we need to pay for. But that is basically it. Fund you. Again, we'll end up a bit below 10, but that's not the end of the world. Because we know we've got a sustainable economy right now. Well, or so we like to think. There you go. Now everything is moving. And we just have to go ahead and maximize our efficiency across the board over here. This will provide so much employment. So much employment. In fact, let's take a look. We are at 3,000 unemployed approximately. 3,200 roughly. 2,000. Just want to keep these numbers in mind so we can see how we can drop them. Max this out. 100, 220. Again, we do have this over here that's been that's not been done yet, but we'll hold off on that one for now. Just for now. All right, get you topped up as well. We're going to have to really plan the infrastructure in this area as well a lot more thoroughly. Right now we just have the one small bus that's bringing people around. That's obviously not going to be enough. But I'm going to... I just want to get people coming through first. Get all this other stuff organized first. Get coal moving. Oh my god, we're going to save so much money on that as well. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and remove the restrictions as to where people go. Right? And now they should move freely. Some will come to these two coal mines, some will go to the bus stop. All depending on requirements. And then from the bus stop, well, some will go to the fire station as well. And then from there, from the bus stop, we'll move people over to the processing. Oh, in comes the coal. Or out goes the coal. It looks like it's coming in, but the numbers are going down. Well, I guess because we've got processing happening at the same time. Somewhere down the line. There's got to be workers on one. Yeah, there we go. And they should be moving their coal over. Eventually, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, this is all everything. All the systems are in place. It should all work smoothly. Just a matter of that work starting. Now, what's the deal up over here? We still have crops in the area. That's good. You are still a full train. That's good. You're still a decently full food factory. I think we're going to need another distribution office, honestly. Look at this, these ambulances. Oh my god, this hospital. I mean, better to see a hospital be that busy than not, because that means that our healthcare is actually, you know, active. Lots of food there. Not too much meat over there. So what's the deal with meat? Why are we seeing a meat shortage? Are we seeing a meat shortage? No livestock. Why is there no livestock? What's the deal with livestock down over here? We are producing livestock. The train is loading up, just taking its time. Okay. I think what happened there was that the number of workers was low for a little while, so the production of livestock wasn't high enough to produce livestock quickly enough to fill this train up quickly enough. But we're looking okay otherwise. I could actually, you know what, rush you over so that we don't have that meat shortage for too long. And in the meanwhile, let's go ahead and take a look at Ruralinsky as well. What's the deal over here? These trucks are getting backed up, eh? They're like mostly full. Some of them. 12 workers. More coming through. A long trek as well from the bus stop. But once they arrive, see an improvement. I suspect we do. What's going on over here? Oh, missing crops. I didn't even... How am I so blind? So we are missing crops over here. Okay. Why is that? Why is that? Where are your trucks at? You're empty. You're empty. You're all empty, eh? At least you're headed to the field. This guy's just, what, waiting? Yeah, I guess so. Not harvest season. It's almost harvest season over here. Okay, I guess that's just it. We're waiting for the next harvest to kick off. Alright. Okay. I need to get better at staggering these crops. I want to make sure that they're prepped at different times, I guess. If I'm going to put more farms down over here, I mean. Maybe I should stop sending crops up this way. Alright, let's see. This train is over here right now, draining our silo. But before it drains it, it leaves, and we have trucks heading over with crops. Not presently. Sure, there are some that are coming with crops. There have got to be some that are coming over with crops. This one will be coming over soon. These will hopefully harvest soon. Yes, it's all a matter of timing. Like, while some are harvesting, others should be growing. So I want to make sure I time Ruralinsky properly. Otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Yeah, see, this is the problem. So this is the livestock train, so that's fine. But if we go on for too long without receiving over 100 tons of crops, we have problems. 108 tons to be specific. Though, with that said, right now, do we not have a ton back over here? Yeah, 87 in storage. This has got 18 stored up, so maybe we're actually okay. And is this starting to get too clogged up? Nah, I think we're still fine. We haven't seen a jam over there yet, so we're still fine. Food is fine in this area. As long as you keep pushing through, yeah. Meat is a problem. What's the deal in terms of employment? Employment looks like it's been solved. Food and meat is being solved as well. Let's take a look over here. Still around the 3,000 mark. Well, that's okay. Let's go ahead down over here. What are we looking at here? You're full. You've got workers coming through. You've got workers coming through. Okay. Workers over here. Are we? Oh yeah, we're getting coal. Coal is coming through. Now, this stuff we'll have to pay for. I'll have to figure out how to get coal. Well, figure out, I say. I'm going to have to plan our coal movements. We have to get some power down here as well. Right now, this is the only one with power. Okay. We need to get power down over here. I believe we have, yeah, supply available. Actually, wild that, I mean, I guess this isn't a distribution point. The substation down over here, I suppose. Yep. Should be able to connect. Where's the other substation? Got one up over here. I see. Wondering if I put one down a little bit further south. Like over here, let's say. And then what we can do is pop you down. And we can connect medium voltage like so. Come on now. Go across. Angle is too sharp. Come on now. Here we go. Gotta go underneath this conveyor belt. There we go. Loop around this way. All the way down this way. Yep. Over and across and down. That way we supply a bigger radius down over here rather than just kind of clump them together. I feel like that's the way to go. I might actually want to go even further down. Because this thing already has power, right? Yep. Even further down. Like this area. Does this have power? It does not. We go down to like this area. Provide a larger space. Can I come over this way? Yes, I can. Down to here then. Just trying to figure out my road placements and things as well, right? Fine. There we go. Go ahead and demolish all that. Get rid of you. Come on now. And keep bringing you down and over. Rather, go ahead and cancel some of these. I want to have a nicer, cleaner aesthetic in the area. Down to here. Across and over, and across and over. Beautiful. Get rid of you as well, please. Thank you. Go ahead and commission all these, and let's go ahead and commission you too. Cool. So now we should be able to process coal here as well. Now, why are you missing coal? Oh, because you're not built. Kind of important to have this thing built. Would help. Alright, cool. So, this, yes, beautiful. This is looking pretty good. We're getting a lot of coal going. Enough maybe eventually to even do exports. So primarily we're going to want to get coal down over here that we don't have to pay for. For that I'll need to do boom, boom. Get all this done. Get all this done. Let's go. Let's at least power ourselves once again, right? Go ahead and stop the import the moment this is done. Hopefully that'll send the coal coming through. It is not out because you're still missing. Be done as well. That should do the trick. Once this is done, boom, there it is. There it is. So long we have waited. So long we have waited. Immediately topped up. It's happening. There it is. There it is. It'll take some time for it all to be up to full strength, working to full capacity, but when it is, it'll help our employment situation, it'll help our imports of coal that have been, you know, I don't want to say hurting us, but they've been pointless for so long. We should be able to take care of that nice and easy, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And at the same time, we're building up our steel production areas. Folks, things are looking better now for some things, and other things are still a little stagnant. And it's just the, I still genuinely believe it's a worker situation over here that I need to get that, that I need to get done, rather than the actual building itself. With that said, I don't mind the idea of getting another food factory up over there, so this is something to think about for sure. Over here, what's the deal here? Yeah, see, now we're out of crops, so to speak. 20 tons was picked up. That's all that was picked up. But hopefully, as the next harvest's complete, we'll be able to fill this up a bit more. I think I need to stagger my harvesting a bit more. We'll see how this goes. You have a distribution office assigned to you, right? I believe they do. These guys are all going to be harvested while these guys are being grown. Okay, I think we have a bit of a balance over here, so we'll take a look at that. We'll keep an eye on that, rather. Over here, last couple things that need building, so let's go ahead and get these commissioned. I mean, these things we'll have to pay for ourselves, but we're almost done all of this as well. Go ahead and commission you as well, buddy. Alright, folks, yeah, this is where we're going to call it a session. I hope you enjoyed this one. Lots of progress, lots of financial investment as well, but well worth it, I think, as our glorious nation continues to grow and prosper. We are solving problems. Food and meat is starting to look good again, and yeah, like I said, coal is, you know, finally being produced in abundance, and we're finally able to power ourselves once again. God, so happy, and also very happy with the overall layout of this space too. Just looks so cool. Conveyor belts and everything. Anyways, folks, like I was saying, hope you enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. And a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, до свидания.